Good morning, Joey. How are you?
Hi, Miss Angie. Good to see you again.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I did my homework assignment that you told me about.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how'd that go? What'd you find out?
Well, the school that I want to go to is the Berklee College of Music, and it's in Boston. And basically found out, I think for me, maybe some good news. Basically they want like your high school transcripts, but it didn't sound like there was like a like baseline GPA they wanted or anything. It was just kind of like they want to make sure that you got through school. There's an interview, I don't know if it's a panel or one-on-one, but it said there's like an interview process, and then the big one is there's a musical audition. And so part of it is like I do something that I put together and perform, and then the other part is going to be kind of hard because they'll have like a piece of music that I'll have to like sight read and like perform kind of on the spot. So that'll be kind of hard, and then it just costs $150 for an application fee. So yeah, I think all of those I can definitely do. I think I would have to probably start studying for the music notation stuff, just so that I want to feel like I'm on top of my game.
Yeah, for the sight reading?
Yeah.
Okay, neat. And is this, is it like a webcam thing, or would you need to fly out there for this interview and audition?
I'm not sure. I think that I actually have to go there to audition. But I've never been to Boston, so it might be a fun trip. And I can maybe like go check out the campus and like see what it's like.
Neat. Cool. So what you're saying is, overall, the requirements for this school, you really just need to highlight your musical talents and your sight reading abilities.
Yeah.
And then the admission.
Yeah.
The application fee.
Yeah, and that's kind of it's kind of like what I was saying about like being in school right now and not like not feeling like the work that I'm doing is super applicable to what I want to do. But I don't want to be dumb. I don't want to like be uneducated, and like I know that like having an education in life is important and stuff like that. It's just some of the work that we do just feels like I told you last time, like kind of like busy work and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I know last time you've really felt like you didn't just quite have enough time to do your homework at home, but you didn't mind doing it. But it's really important that you work on your musical abilities and sight reading, music theory before applying to this college. Okay, so I looked at your schedule and I didn't see a lot of holes in it as far as to put like a study hall. But if you want to go home and think about it, I do have the ability, we could, instead of ceramics, you could swap that out for a study hall. So that's something that you could think about as far as what's important to you, and if you'd really like to get your homework done at school, then that study hall would provide you with an opportunity to get a lot of your work done at school.
So I had a different school counselor when my first couple of years of high school, and I've taken like pretty much all the requirements like that I need, and I think that next year I'll have to only have like 4 classes or something like that. So I'll have a couple periods free that I could either take like electives or not take, or so I think next year will be easier because I'll have more time, and like maybe I could take like one more class period that's just like for independent study or study hall or something like that. But I think that maybe I could do the same this year. I like ceramics and I like the teacher and it's fun and stuff. But
yeah, it's totally up to you because you have met your art requirement. So
well, I'll think about it.
Okay. Then in the meantime, I do have a little worksheet for you to fill out about your schedule. It's a time management opportunity to look at what you do throughout the day, and maybe if you could pencil in some time to do your homework at home if you're not going to do the study hall option. So there's that little homework for you. Okay. And speaking with Mr. Johnson, unfortunately he's not in a spot to change the class format because that's kind of what works for a lot of students. But again, we could talk some more about time management if you needed. And I know that what you're saying is that music is a priority of yours and you're kind of beaten down with some of this busy work and stuff, so.
I think music to me is so important that I could not have ceramics and just do my schoolwork during that period, and then I'd have like all this time when I got home to be able to just devote to music and stuff, because I don't want to eat into my time at home. So if I can, I mean, is that a pretty easy thing to change?
Yeah, just say the word, I'll get that done for you.
And be able to get in there pretty soon. It wouldn't be like at the end of the semester or anything.
Yeah, I could probably get you going by next week.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Neat. So I think that'll really solve some problems for you.
Yeah. That'd be really cool.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, you told me last week to see about my time and like see if I could, do my homework on certain days, and I did try it like Monday and Tuesday. Like Monday I did my homework like right after school, and then Tuesday I did my homework after I played drums, like basically after dinner. And I mean, it wasn't that hard. It didn't take me that long, but it's definitely, I think, would be better to do like at school, because I mean, the homework part doesn't really take me that long if I just can like focus and do it. I think that a lot of times what happens is I'll get home and I'll want to play music and play my drums and stuff, and then like I just let it kind of sit there, and like it seems more, I guess, harder to start than it ends up being. Like in my head it seems like it's a big giant task, and I just don't. So sometimes I just don't do it just because it seems like it's too hard to start,
How did you feel while you were doing it and when you were finished?
When I was doing it, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't, it took me like maybe like 45 minutes or something. But I mean, if I had the ability to do it at school, that would be even better. Right. Because I don't know. I think the way that I work, like if that period of time I know is for doing that, then it's not as hard to like get it started. But if it feels like it's my time, and then there's these like assignments there, and I don't know how long they're gonna take me, and I just kind of like push it aside and decide that I don't want to do it at all.
Yeah, I hear you. And Joey, this worksheet here on time management and kind of outlining your own schedule for yourself might help with that.
Okay.
Hey. All right. Well, I'll get to work on swapping your classes so that you can have that study hall. And we can, I'm always here to help you with that process, your application process into the Berkeley School if you need.
Great. Thank you.
All right, yeah, you're welcome. Let me know if you have any more questions.
All right, thanks.